What's good, boos? It's Sheen Boo, and you already know. Y'all hear my doppelganger singing my intro? He's been doing that. I'm gonna just let y'all see him right quick. Look at him. Look at him. He running. Today, we're going to be tacking up our sew-in. Y'all, the sweat has gotten to the leave out, and my scalp smell like a swamp. Do not go to the gym go to the gym. Do not go into the sauna. If you're not going to wash your scalp every time from scratch and do your hair over when you go to the gym or whatever workout you do, do not go in the sauna with your sew-in. For the last time, do not go in the sauna with your sew-in. We're going to tack this up. I'm going to show y'all. As you see, that's coming up. There's some pieces here where you can see the braid. I need to tack that up. I'm going to stop talking. We're going to tack it up. We're going to wash it up. And I'm going to come back for the outro. So stay tuned while I tack up my sew-in. All right. See y'all in a minute. All right, boo. So I really don't know how to tack up my sew-in. My cousin who installs it for me normally tacks it up. So watch me struggle to tack up my sew-in. This is not really a how-to, but I'm just showing you what I do. The washing part. Now, y'all know I'm the wash day girl, okay, for the 4C hair and all that. The main point of this video is just to give you like an idea of what you need to do to maintain your sew-in, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and tack it up a little bit very quickly, tie a knot, cut it below the knot, and then I'm gonna go ahead and tack up the back as well. So yeah, just tack up your sew-in and wash it. You can work out with your sew-in. I've been working out with my sew-in for quite some time. I had it in for 2 months the first time I wore this same hair, and my scalp never stunk. But as soon as I went in the sauna, in the jacuzzi, it was like the ultimate sweat. My hair literally started smelling like swamp because the braids were getting wet and not drying. Last time I had this sew-in for 2 months, I just washed my edges, my leave out, and I washed the sew-in without getting to the scalp, and it did not stink because the braids weren't wet and didn't get a proper drying. So now I'm gonna go into the shower in the steam I was fighting with, so I had to cut those clips, but I just wet the hair up real good, went in with my OGX Biotin and Collagen shampoo, and I am washing my leave out, my edges, and I'm gonna get all up in that scalp. So I was thinking, oh, I could just stick my fingers in there and reach in there. No, ma'am. You literally have to flip the hair over and lift it up and go behind to get your kitchen, and you have to lift it up and get in between the hair and find those parts. See right here where I'm lifting it up? And you have to put the shampoo exactly where you want it to go, because remember, this scalp is giving swamp, and we want it to give it so fresh and so clean. So now that I'm done, I'm gonna take a break from doing scalp, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the length of the hair. This hair is so heavy once it gets wet, and I'm like, man, I can't find the scalp. I'm ready to go back into the scalp, and you really have to lift the hair and move it. And this hair is so dense, and my hair is also dense, so it's like struggle, had little tangles, but there it is. There's the scalp. So once you find the scalp, go ahead and get the soap. Once you're done washing, rinse your hair out, which I did, and then move it out the way so you can put the conditioner. The conditioner I'm using is the Joico, Joico Defy Damage Protective Conditioner. It's also great for color treated hair. But if you don't know and you're new here, I do have dry hair and sort of dry scalp. So anytime I can use a protective conditioner to keep my hair from getting dry and breaking off, I do that. And the actual hair doesn't need any conditioner. I mean, the sew-in doesn't need any conditioner. I'm just putting it on my edges and my leave out, and then we're gonna go ahead and let that sit for a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the Defy Damage sit in my natural hair while I take a shower. After I take a shower, I'll come back and show you guys the blow drying process. You don't necessarily need to see me rinsing the conditioner out. You know how to rinse out a conditioner. So be right back. Y'all, this hair is so heavy when it gets wet, but you can see it like in its true texture. It legit look like I said before, like heat damaged 4C curls. I'm gonna have to get some chapstick. I don't even want to look at myself. I'm using the viewfinder as a mirror right now because it's just already a lot of stuff on my desk. Y'all, hold on. Let me get some chapstick. This hair, like I said, is so heavy when it gets wet. And I don't like the way it smells when it gets wet either. It don't stink when it dry, but even when you freshly wash it, it kind of smell like wet dog. It's the only thing I don't like about this hair. This hair really is a 10 out of 10, but while it's wet, it stank. Okay, be right back. Let me tell you what I'm doing. So I'm gonna dry my hair first, and then I'm gonna go in with the concentration nozzle and get like fire shot my scalp, just like boom, 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 boom. And then I'm gonna go sit under the head dryer to really get my scalp dry. So I'm gonna blow dry with this first, and then I'm gonna detangle it, and then I'll focus on my scalp. And while I'm blow drying, it's gonna get some of the scalp, but in order to get your scalp fully dry, concentration nozzle and sit under here. And if you wanna skip the concentration nozzle and then just sit directly under the hooded dryer, you can do that, but I'm gonna do both. And the rest will just be a voiceover, or we'll just play some good Christmas music or something, okay?
Isn't this how it is supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it is supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories.
All right, y'all, so my memory chip played me, and I broke this side into 2 sections, and then I put it into one once I got done drying. So I started the same thing on that side. This hair is too thick to dry in one section, and my scalp is actually considerably dry just from the blow dryer. So I'm hoping I don't have to sit under here too long, because this gets really hot. So I'm gonna just carry on with the process.
Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I.
All right, y'all, so the crown of my head is still damp, and it's no surprise because that's like the thickest part of my hair, on top of this hair also being super dense. So what I like to do when I go underneath the dryer is to move the hair and just kind of sit under there so it concentrates on one spot. And then I'll flip the hair this way, flip it that way. You know, flip it to the left, flip it to the right, flip it forward, flip it backward. And just kind of make sure that everything is getting dry. Because that's what causes the funk in the first place, is when you get it wet with sweat or water and then you don't let it dry. And like I told y'all, my hair was smelling like swamp. So let me turn around so you can see.
This year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill.
So I like to go through and feel and see what feels wet. Aside from right there, nothing feels super wet. So I'm done with the blow dryer. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to sitting under the dryer, and I'm gonna leave my hair positioned like this so that it can get nice and dry and the scalp is dry and I don't no longer have swamp scalp. So I like to, like I told y'all before, flat iron it once a week. Use some heat protectant, use some serum, do not use oil. I've been using oil, and I was talking to my sister about that, who's the stylist. And she was saying just to use a serum because basically the oil is like frying your hair. So serum is much better. I also like the serum because it's lightweight and it keeps the bounce in the body in the hair. It's not all, you know, see how I still got body? So when I'm done, overall my hair will still have body. I'm still going to put some oil on my part and stuff and straighten it out, all of that later. But after I sit under the dryer, I'm just going to come back and show you guys my hair done. I'm not going to show you the blending and all that other stuff because I already did it in other videos. And I'm going to make everything related to this hair one playlist, and I'll tag it in the description box as well. So make sure you guys are reading the description box and follow. This hair is 18-inch kinky straight from Amira's Touch. I'll go ahead and add it here on the screen in the description box, and then just let her know that Sheen Boo sent you. So come on, let's wrap this video up, y'all, because as you can see, this is a long process. That's why I got started early in the day. I got a whole bunch of stuff to do today. So let's finish this hair up.
I've been longing to hold you close, forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be?
All right, y'all, I just went in with some cool air so that my scalp don't start sweating just from being under there. I would say if you have one of these, do low heat, not high heat, because it gets really hot under there. My scalp is not 100% dry. It's about 80% dry. I feel like that's good enough for it not to stink. It can dry the rest of the way outside because it's still early. It is only 1:45. And I'm about to go outside. So I said I wasn't going to show y'all me straightening it, but just in case y'all didn't see the other videos, I'll show y'all. It's gonna be real quick anyway, because as you can see, I have the tiniest bit of leave out. My OCD won't let me be great, so I'm gonna clean up everything around me, and I'll be back to show y'all the straightening part.
Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up.
But I'm not gonna be worry myself too much about it, because my hair is gonna poof up a little bit, and so is this hair, and you're not gonna really even see the part. How's that? I feel like it looks centered to my nose, but the part itself don't. Y'all see, I really don't even need any edge control. I just straighten my edges. And what I'm gonna do is put some serum on the edges too, just a little bit, a little tiny bit. And y'all can see it still got body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. It still got body because I don't put, a lot of time I don't put no product in it. And I'll just put a tiny bit of oil on the outside, but we're just gonna do the serum. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep up with Sheen Boo all the time. Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all of that. Shine Like Sheen is where you can find me at. So follow me and keep on watching.
These are the good times with you.